Welcome back. In the last video, you learned how to help the prospect articulate the gap, the difference between how things work today and how they'd ideally like them to work. Once that gap is clear, the next question becomes simple. Does this actually matter enough to change? That's what we're covering now, priority signals. This is not about creating urgency, and it's not about pushing the prospect toward a decision. It's about understanding where this sits relative to everything else they're dealing with. Calmly, honestly, without pressure. Here's the mindset shift. A gap can exist without being a priority. Your job is not to turn it into a priority. It's to find out whether it already is. Priority questions are not pressure questions. They don't push, they don't corner, and they don't assume change is required. They simply reveal where this sits on the prospect's list. Here's a clean priority signal question. Just listen first. How important is it for you to address this right now? Notice the neutrality. You're not saying it should be important. You're asking where it already sits. Now your turn. First time, calm and neutral. How important is it for you to address this right now? Second time, slower. Own the space. How important is it for you to address this right now? Third time, calm authority. How important is it for you to address this right now? Good. Here's another option. Listen first. Where does this sit compared to everything else you're working on? This invites prioritization without pressure. Now repeat it with me. First time, neutral. Where does this sit compared to everything else you're working on? Second time, slower. Where does this sit compared to everything else you're working on? Third time, calm authority. Where does this sit compared to everything else you're working on? Good. One more. Just listen. If nothing changed here, what would that mean for you over the next few months? This isn't fear-based, it's reflective. Now your turn. First time, steady and neutral. If nothing changed here, what would that mean for you over the next few months? Second time, slower. If nothing changed here, what would that mean for you over the next few months? Third time, calm authority. If nothing changed here, what would that mean for you over the next few months? Good. Here's what to listen for. High priority sounds like clear consequences. Time pressure, they name themselves. Language like we need to, this is becoming an issue, or it can't continue like this. Low priority sounds like nice to have. We'll look at it later. Not a big issue right now. Neither is wrong. They simply lead to different next steps. Here's an important rule. If priority is low, don't push. You don't need to convince them. You don't need to escalate. You either park it, set a follow-up later, or exit cleanly. That's professional. Now go to your workbook. Complete drill 2.7, priority signal questions. Choose two priority questions you like. Practice saying each one out loud at a slow, steady pace. Record yourself once. Listen back. Ask yourself, does this sound neutral or loaded? Adjust until it's calm. In the next video, we'll bring discovery together. You'll hear the full discovery framework laid out end to end. One example question per stage. So you can see how everything fits together. That's where this module clicks into place.